11 Ian Griffiths. Substitutes for Wigan this evening is Chris Thompson. Bournemouth in 1 is Jerry Payton, 2 Mark Newson, 3 Paul Morell, 4 Mark O'Connor, at 5 John Williams, 6 Mark Whitlock, 7 Sean Driscoll, 8 Tony Pulis, 9 Trevor Aylott, 10 Carl Richards and 11 Richard Cook. Substitute for Bournemouth is Tony Seeley. Referee for tonight's game is Mr Jim McCauley from Leeds. The linesmen are Mr Colkin with the red trim and Mr Young with the yellow trim. So, second attempt to get this game underway. It was underway early on the season, but after 61 minutes heavy snow put an end to it with the score at 1-1 after Richard Cook, who is playing tonight for Bournemouth, had put Bournemouth in the lead after 8 minutes and Paul Jewell had equalised. Up to then it was a very entertaining game, but what a contrast to the conditions tonight. It's been sunny all afternoon in Wigan, and tonight we've got perfect conditions, no wind, the sun just setting behind the clouds. Still a lovely evening, ideal for football. Still we wait the referee to come out onto the field with his linesmen. Wigan of course didn't have a game at weekend. Everybody was ready to go to Doncaster, and then it was postponed. Well, once again Bournemouth kept up the top of the table form as they triumphed over Walsall 1-0. So, the third meeting this time. They played 1.5 games early on the season at Bournemouth. The score 3-1 in favour of Bournemouth, and then that abandoned game when the score was 1-1. So after a good win at Bolton on Wednesday, last Tuesday I should say, Wigan will hope to recapture that form when they overrun Bolton, and Bolton sure would have scored apart from a dubious penalty. So the two captains being called to the referee, Mr Jim McCauley for Bournemouth, Mark Newson, and for Wigan, of course, Alex Cribley. They're assisted by tonight's match mascot, which is Lee Lewis. He's age 10 and lives in Winstanley. His favourite player is Paul Jewell. Teams will stay as they are. Wigan will be playing from right to left as we look in this first half in the blue and white, Bournemouth in the all red. And this very important today League Division 3 game about to get underway. Wigan, if they win, will move up to 4th, while Bournemouth will no doubt want to consolidate their top of the table position in Division 3. So this is one of the games Wigan have to win if they hope to start next season in Division 2. And the Bournemouth will get the game underway with Mark O'Connor and Tony Pulis in the centre spot. As I was saying, very entertaining game earlier on the season, before it was abandoned. So if it's anything like that tonight, it should be in for a good game. Referee checks the players on each side, checks his watch, checks with one linesman, checks with two linesmen. And this important today League Division 3 game between Wigan Athletic and Bournemouth is underway, and that ball immediately put out of play by John Williams. Throwing taken quickly, Mark Hilditch. Mark Hilditch turns his man well, he moves into the Bournemouth half, sends it out right, David Lowe looking for Jewel, comes off the foot of Mark Newson. And Wigan in the opening seconds have a throw midway inside the Bournemouth half. Buckler to Hamilton, back to Butler. Looking to take his man on, which is Tony Pulis. He gets his cross in, falls to Hilditch, looking for Campbell, falls to Jewel, it falls to Griffiths, and finally it's cleared by Sean Driscoll. Barry Knowles wins it off the feet of Carl Richards, and Barry Knowles moves forward, left-footed inside to Jewel. Jewel onto Hamilton, short ball to Griffiths. Challenge comes in from Mark Newson to concede the throw. Another throw there, Barry Knowles lays it back to Beasley. Beasley, his pass is charged down by Carl Richards, and once again it's out for another throw. Barry Knowles once more to take it, down the line it goes to Campbell. He was pushed in the back by Mark Newson, gives Wigan a free kick, in the inviting position to swing it into the area. It's Barry Knowles who'll take it. Plenty of plays up there. Paul Beasley's come up from the back, and Beasley's there, gets his head to it, but into the hands of Jerry Payton it goes. Jerry Payton, of course, the Republic of Ireland international, previously with Fulham, Aston Villa and Burnley. Been about a bit, Jerry Payton. And that's a deep kick into the Wigan half. Knowles rises up well with Tony Pulis. It falls to Richard Cook to score for Bournemouth here at Springfield Park in the abandoned game. Cook is charged down by Beasley. The first corner of the game comes in the second minute, and it goes to Bournemouth. And it is Richard Cook who'll take it. Big men have come up from the back. John Williams has gone to the near post. One of the biggest men on the field tonight. And the ball's being aimed at him. He goes right through Richards. It's cleared dramatically by David Hamilton. Or Richards would have got his shot in. Important clearance there from David Hamilton. Bournemouth then with the throw. Trevor Aylott. Dangerous player, leads out to Carl Richards. Richards looking to go through Alex Quigley, and in fact gets the free kick where it looks as if he ran straight into him. So Bournemouth, in these opening 5 minutes, had a corner, and now have another set piece in the shape of a free kick over on that far side. Once again, Richard Cook's gone over on that far side, together with Paul Morell. And it's Richard Cook who'll take it. Floats it in, another dangerous one, and a free header by John Williams. It went straight through. John Williams was left free, but his header luckily went over the top, with only Tunks to beat. So the first real chance of the game falls to Bournemouth. It could have well been 1-0 there, but John Williams was given a free header, but went over the top. Goal kick taken by Tunks. Campbell with Williams, controls it well, does Bobby Campbell, looks for support, intercepted by Richards. Williams knocks it forward, a dangerous one. Beasley, back pass goes to Tunks before Trevor Aylott could come in. Tunks then knocks it deep. Campbell controls it well once more, lays it off to Ian Griffiths. Griffiths, nice back heel, but goes out of play for a throw to Bournemouth just inside the Wigan half. And it's Mark Newson, the captain, to take it. Infielded, a good long throw, nice one touch by Aylott. He'll fall to Newson once more. Short one to Carl Richards, and Bournemouth looking dangerous at the moment. Richards gets his cross in, charged down into the area. Barry Knowles looking to clear things up for Wigan. He clears it, and that comes off the head of Carl Richards, out for the throw. Campbell looking for Griffiths, intercepted though. Williams, first time ball. Mark Hilditch now looking to spray it out wide to David Lowe. David Lowe together with Mark O'Connor. Lowe finds knocked down field by Mark Whitlock, and Trevor Aylott's going through the centre. Trevor Aylott now with a chance. Good tackle comes in from Beasley, manages to get to Knowles, who lays it off to Hilditch. Lovely turn from Hilditch, he's got 3 ahead of him now. Mark Hilditch charging for Jules, free in the centre, just goes behind him. Paul Jules though has it, lays it off to David Lowe. Lowe now, this 4 in the centre, he crosses it, Campbell's coming in, but it's too near the goalie. And Jerry Payton rolls out, and it's Richard Cook now charging forward, end-to-end stuff. And this top of the table clash. Good ball there from Sean O'Driscoll, releases Richard Cook. There's 2 in the centre, Richards is unmarked, but it goes behind everybody and David Lowe will pick it up. David Lowe calms things down, lays it to Butler, Butler to Hamilton. Hamilton now will move forward. Campbell going in with Richard Cook. Cook falls, referee waves play on. It's now Sean O'Driscoll, he lays it back to Mike O'Connor to Newson. Newson knocks it forward. Hamilton short ball to Barry Knowles. Knowles, once again it's Mark Whitlock. Back to Jerry Payton. So, enterprising 6 minutes from both sides. Both looking good in attack. Both looking sound in defence. Over on that far side, it's Paul Morell. He knocks it deep. Once again looking for Richards. Safely back by Cribley. And that's what Bournemouth will be doing, knocking it deep to the big men, Aylott and Richards. Looking to get over the top of Cribley and Beasley. Williams all over Campbell. Referee waves play on, which sees the ball back into the hands of Jerry Payton. Beasley gets above Aylott, loose balls picked up though by Tony Pulis. He's being forced back. Ball now at the feet of John Williams. He lays it off, the cross comes in, Aylott controls it on his chest, has a shot, just over. Trevor Aylott there had time to chest it down and turn and get the shot in. And that's Bournemouth's real second chance. Free header from Williams which went over. Trevor Aylott's having a snapshot after King controlled it on his chest. Hamilton rises well above O'Driscoll. Aylott, good header once again. The front men of Bournemouth posing plenty of problems in the Wigan defence at the moment. But once again they cope with it well, with Paul Beasley clearing it for a throw. Richard Cook leaves it for Mark Newson, who'll try a long throw. Once again Williams is up there from the back, a very big player, well over 6 foot. And good header out by Barry Knowles. Once again into the area. Hilditch, he'll fall to Cook. Turning Griffiths, gets a good cross in, a dangerous one. But there's nobody coming out the far post for Bournemouth. And it sails harmlessly out for a goal kick. So, Roy Tunks. And the referee gives a free kick to Wigan. John Williams pushing Bobby Campbell. So, chance here for Wigan to cause some problems in the Bournemouth defence. Bournemouth have pulled everybody back. Everybody back behind the ball. As Hamilton chips it forward, Campbell going through the centre, pushed away by Payton. Richards lays it back to Paul Morell. Morell knocks it forward. Cribley got time, heads it back. Pulis heads it straight out for a throw. Butler, and that goes into space. A chase. 2 Wigan players there ahead of Carl Richards, Alex Cribley and Paul Beasley. Campbell once again having a good duel with Williams. Knocked in field by Mark O'Connor, back by Hamilton, forced to Lowe, back to Butler, first time ball to Jewell. Some nice one-touch football, but the final pass just goes out of play. So 10 minutes gone. Wigan Athletic 0, AFC Bournemouth 0. Chances at either end. Free kick to Wigan, fouled by Carl Richards, and somebody said a little word, and that is Sean O'Driscoll. Another Irish international, Sean O'Driscoll, as Campbell tries to get in. Beasley above A-Lot, falls to Griffiths. His options here, he beats his man on the outside. He's got 3 players round him as in Griffiths. Looking to beat the big man Williams, lays it back. It's a race between Beasley and Richards. And Richard Cook now is through. Richard Cook, first time ball, looks for the return. He's through. A similar position to where he scored last time. Cook crosses it for A-Lot at the far post. Hits his back, lays it back to Mark O'Connor, goes into the area and shoots and scores. Mark O'Connor in the 11th minute scores for Bournemouth. So Wigan Athletic 0, AFC Bournemouth 1. Griffiths. Wigan looking for a quick reply. Williams clears it. Knowles heads it forward. And cleared out by Mark Whitlock. So O'Connor for Bournemouth with the goal. So Bournemouth were in front before. Wigan came back. Can they do the same? As Hamilton intercepts. Beasley going in strong, falls now to Hilditch, looking to turn his man. But Bournemouth clear things up through Sean O'Driscoll. Lays it to Trevor A-Lot. A-Lot lays it out to goal scorer Mark O'Connor. He's got plenty of players running for him. One of them is Tony Pulis, but he was beaten by David Lowe. Back pass is cut off by Richards. He knocks it forward. Paul Dew chests it down. And that's hammered anywhere by Tony Pulis. Newson turns and back to Payton. Beasley above Richards, Hamilton and O'Driscoll. Richards this time. Griffiths going in strongly, Sean O'Driscoll. But no trouble for John Williams. He has time to look. And offside. There's Richard Cook. So Wigan need a quick equaliser. There's Bobby Campbell. Williams though back to Payton. Another long kick from Jerry Payton, looking for the 2 big men. Knowles so clears. Campbell comes off the head of Pulis. Cleared by Paul Morell. Richard Cook and Barry Knowles on the edge of the area. Knowles just gets there first. Richard Cook though keeps it in for Bournemouth. He lays it to Ian Griffiths. Falls to Cook once more. Cook blocked by Hamilton. Hamilton comes back on this near side. Ball straight up in the air, heads it forward once more, challenging for the ball. O'Driscoll and Knowles, falls to Richards. Back now, there's plenty in the centre. Cook crosses it, headed away by Butler. And Bournemouth have a throw. Looking for the long throw once more, aiming for A-Lot. Gets there first. Richards just keeps it in. Danger as Cook crosses it, headed away by Beasley. Griffiths, the nose, he finally gets the danger clear. Headed down by Mark Whitlock. Paul Jewell inside to David Hamilton. Hamilton now moving forward, sprays it out. David Lowe moves into the Bournemouth half of the field. Short one to David Hamilton. He's cropped from behind by Sean O'Driscoll. So, can Wigan make anything from this free kick? Alex Cribley's gone up from the back, just behind the ball. But Hamilton takes it, looking for Hilditch. Payton there first. A good long kick from Payton. Ball bouncing awkwardly. Free kick given to Wigan. Richards pushing Alex Cribley. Free kick taken by Tunks. And Williams just taps it back. Richard Cook in possession for Bournemouth, tries to come back inside, Knowles is challenging, falls to Hamilton and then Griffiths. But the free kick given, fouled by Barry Knowles on Richard Cook. Which leaves Richard Cook lying on the floor. And Barry Knowles there must have said something as he's running off to the referee, which will warrant his name into the referee's notebook. He was booked against Bolton the last game by Knowles, and once again booked tonight against Bournemouth. Richard Cook still receiving some treatment. So play will restart with a free kick to Bournemouth. And back to his feet. He gets the applause from the Bournemouth fans who've made a long journey tonight. Newson takes it, Hamilton's there first to clear, up in the air it goes, pressure on Newson, heads it forward. Tony Pulis picks it up, knocks it, looking for Richards, together with John Butler. Richards wins it, lays it off. Richards once more, back to Paul Morell, looking for Aylott, the ball bouncing, and bounces out. And a free kick given to Wigan Athletic for a push by Trevor Aylott on Paul Beasley. So 19 minutes gone of the match. It's Wigan Athletic 0, Bournemouth 1. A goal by Mark O'Connor in the 11th minute, separating the two teams at the moment. Campbell looking to head it on, hits Williams in the stomach. Well intercepted by Barry Knowles, he's moving forward. Cleared by Cook, out for a throw. Knowles gets it from Griffiths, knocks it forward, looking for Campbell, heads it on to Hilditch. Jewell looking then low, Paul Jewell once more, back to Hamilton. Hamilton out to David Lowe. Gets past the push in the back, being held. Still looking for a gap. Lays it back to Cribley, back to Lowe, turns well. David Lowe now moving forward, gets his cross in, Campbell's in the centre, gets there first. Sean O'Driscoll has it to Richard Cook. Cook back to Newson, Newson knocks it forward. Beasley clears. Hilditch Hamilton now moving into space. David Hamilton moving forward. Out to Ian Griffiths. Griffiths crosses it. Headed clear by Morell. Sean O'Driscoll. Up to Trevor Aylott. Turns well, does Trevor Aylott, and he's moving forward. Lays it, looking for Richard Cook. A good ball. Cribley's covering back. And Alex Cribley gets there first, and the ball rolls over the dead ball line for a corner. And Wigan will be asked to defend once more. Corner's floated in, and Tunks claims it off the head of John Williams. Important take. Good long kick from Tunks. Campbell goes over him, and Williams out to David Lowe. Lowe back to Butler. Short to Hilditch. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton being pushed off the ball. And has the free kick for a foul by Sean O'Driscoll, who retaliates. Says a few words to the referee. His name doesn't go into the referee's note, but low. Alex Cribley then. Right footed, chips it into the area. Campbell heads it back, but cleared. Cribley lays it out to David Lowe. Lowe turns his man well, but falls. Refereed. Let's play go on. So halfway through this first half. Jerry Payton kicks deep for Bournemouth. Good header on by Richards, and John Butler just ahead of Aylott. Gets it back to Roy Tunks. Good long kick from Tunks. Lowe heads it across field, falls to Campbell. Campbell asking Griffiths to move forward. Finally cleared by Cook. Carl Richards lays it off left to Mark O'Connor. O'Connor through the centre to Carl Richards. Another dangerous move. Richards touch comes out and goes down at the feet of Carl Richards to save. They'll get things quickly moving once more with a long kick. Paul Jules going for it over on that far side. Ball falls to Hamilton. Hamilton knocks it forward out to David Lowe. Lowe turns his man nicely, moves in field. Out it comes on this near side to Barry Knowles. Knowles will move forward now. Knowles on the floor to Campbell. Wins the free kick for a foul by John Williams. About 10 yards outside of the Bournemouth penalty area. Posse of players around the ball. David Hamilton, Barry Knowles, Ian Griffiths. Knowles, he chips it forward. Head away by Williams. Cribley heads it back in. Linesman flags for offside. So free kick to be taken by Payton. Headed on by Aylott, headed back by Cribley. Pulis falls to Knowles, knocks it forward. Paul Jules over on that far side. And he's penalised, going into the back of Morell. Once again, Sean O'Driscoll retaliates. Here's Mark Newson in possession now for Bournemouth on this near side. He knocks it forward. Trevor Aylott out to Richard Cook. Cook knocks it down the line. Straight out for a throw. Knowles will take it. Jewell. Knowles goes in there, gets there first. Hilditch, nice turn, still Hilditch. Back to Knowles. Knowles knocks it forward. Ian Griffiths trying to get there before it goes out. Can't as Newson jumps over it. And that goes back to Payton. So 20 minutes left in this first half. It's Wigan 0, Bournemouth 1. Goal by Mark O'Connor. And it's Bournemouth moving forward now, looking for a second in the shape of Cook on this outside, but a good challenge from Barry Knowles. Richard Cook once more, looking for a long throw. And this is a long throw, but Cribley's there first. The ball falls to Mark Whitlock, but Tunks will come out for that one safely. Morell, it's the legs of David Lowe, inside it goes. O'Driscoll with Hamilton, ball should fall to Ian Griffiths. Griffiths knocks it to Hilditch, turning well once more, but it was dropped from behind by Tony Pulis. Free kick, a couple of yards inside the Bournemouth half. Alex Cribbers to take it. Looking for Lowe. Lowe lays it back to Hamilton, knocks it into the area. Campbell gets it through to Hilditch. Griffiths! Good save from Payton. Well, Ian Griffiths there had a chance, but it was well saved by Jerry Payton, and a Bournemouth goal to keep us at 1-0. Alot heads it forward. Carl Richards out to Richard Cook. Cook will just keep it in. Richard Cook running at Knowles, lays it back to Mark Newson. First time ball. Alot headed out, not fully though. Still on the edge of the area. Shot by O'Driscoll, takes a deflection, and luckily goes over the top of the foot of David Hamilton for a corner. So corner to Bournemouth. Paul Morell has come over to take it. Then this Richard Cook. Richard Cook will take it, right footed to the near post. Tony Pulis knocks it forward, but that's too far for Richard Cook. Goes out for a goal kick to Wigan Athletic. Jewell looking to get David Lowe through. David Lowe now, just one player in front of him, which is Morell, but Bournemouth players coming back now. Lowe has to lay it out to Butler. And Morell gets the time and challenge in to concede the throw. Short one to Hamilton. Gets the return from Butler. Hamilton, edge of the area. Jewell back to Hamilton. On to Jewell, tries a shot. Straight into the hands of Payton. So Payton gets things going once more. Aylott heads it on, a dangerous one, but Cribley back to Tunks. High kick by Tunks. David Lowe beaten by Morell, falls to Hamilton, gets his foot there. Morell knocks it forward once more. Beasley back to Tunks. Tunks gets things going once more. Skims off the head of Knowles. Williams clears it. Picked up by Whitlock. Offside. Carl Richards. A couple of yards offside. So Barry Knowles with the free kick. Left footed. Edge of the area. Williams has a free header to clear. O'Driscoll. Butler comes for it, controls it nicely, looking for Paul Jewell. Tony Pulis gets their foot in though. O'Connor. O'Connor knocks it forward. Richards is the only play forward for Bournemouth. And O'Driscoll going through the centre. Aylock trying to find him. Beasley being forced to concede the throw. Midway inside the Wigan half. Throw in goes back to Morell. Morell chips it forward. Nice ball. Danger here. Morell. Well cut out by Cribley. David Lowe. Back to Butler. Butler clears. Campbell coming for this one. Not forward. More danger, but Tunks will come out and claim it. Paul Jules underneath this one. Being lent upon by number 6, Mark Whitlock. Gives them the free kick. Hamilton takes it quickly. Space here for Ian Griffiths. Griffiths left-footed. Cleared though. Knowles gets there ahead of Aylott. But coming out with the ball is Paul Morell. Straight to the feet of David Hamilton. Hamilton chips it forward. Ian Griffiths took it well. But then crowded out. Knowles then beating Michael Connor to the ball. So 14 minutes left in this first half. And Wigan no doubt would like a goal before half-time comes. But at the moment it's Bournemouth in possession with Carl Richards, but a good challenge by Barry Knowles is then stamped upon by Carl Richards. Throw in, Barry Knowles will take it. Sends it back to Beasley. And Beasley back to Tunks. Campbell ahead of Williams. Duel just look a bit too hard for David Lowe. Griffiths should pick this one up, and he does. Dean Griffiths short to Hilditch. Hilditch now under pressure. Gets away from 3 players though, hands it on to Cribley. Cribley lays it out to David Lowe. Lowe cuts back in field. Lays it out to Knowles. Just gets there of Richards. Knowles moves forward, gets away from O'Driscoll. Sends it out to David Hamilton. Nice build up. Hamilton gets his cross in. Headed away though by Mark O'Connor. Trevor Aylott goes out on that far side to Mark O'Connor. Aylott's continued his run through the centre. Paul Beasley's there, back to Roy Tunks. Paul Gill trying to get in. Back by Newson. Richard Coote won't keep that one in. Throw in to Wigan. Barry Knowles comes over quickly to take it. But something in that eye. Looks like Mark Whitlock. Well, surely it wasn't a foul or anything like that. He should go off to the trainer. Not play be held up and the trainer come on to him. So, play being held up here. Play will restart now with a throw, which Barry Knowles will take on this near side. Knowles then down the line looking for Campbell. Paul Jewell Keeps it in play, inside to Griffiths. Griffiths, Jewell, lays it out to Hamilton. Hands off his man. Hamilton. Hilditch in the area. Back to goal, Butler chips it in. Hamilton, Campbell, falls to Jewell, has a shot. That's over the top from Paul Jewell. But the score remains at 1-0 in favour of Bournemouth. So, 9.5 minutes remain this first half of this today League Division 3 game between Wigan Athletic and Bournemouth. And Wigan, I'm sure, need an equaliser before half time as Richards heads it out for a throw to Wigan Athletic. Griffiths leaves it for Barry Knowles. Knowles short to Griffiths. Wins it off Richard Cook. Knowles takes it out of the hands of Griffiths. Looking for Campbell. Campbell wins another throw off Mark Whitlock. Knowles once again moving down this line. Consecutive throw-ins in Griffiths. Looking for Knowles. Knowles gets his crossing, finds it, comes off the head of Newton. A dangerous one, punched away by Payton, but that'll be a foul by Mark Hilditch. But the Bournemouth goalkeeper, must be said, did well under pressure there from Mark Hilditch. And Mark Hilditch has been wanting to talking to for that challenge. So Jerry Payton with the goal kick for Bournemouth. Knocks it deep, Hilditch coming for it, comes off the head of Pulis. Richards together with Cribley, and finally back to Tunks from the foot of Barry Knowles. David Lowe on that far side with Morell. Good challenge from Butler. And throw in. Good play from Campbell, forcing Williams to concede the throw. Taken short to Butler. Chips on forward for Jewell, edge of the area. Over on that far side, Jewell lays it back to David Lowe. Lowe looking to beat his man by the byline. It's blocked though by Paul Morell. Another throw. With 7 minutes left in the half, Jewell turns his man but was then obstructed, but wins the ball back and fights for it. And he wins the free kick. So, free kick just outside the area, over on that far side. Chance here for Wigan. With the free kick, an inviting position. Plenty of players at the edge of the area. Campbell, Cribley, Hilditch, and Lowe. Jewell just outside the 6-yard box. Players looking for room, looking for space. Crowded area. Hamilton chips one forward. Lowe's being obstructed, but Payton has it anyway. Once again, Jerry Payton, another good save. Denies Wigan any shot on goal. Drop kicks it. Richards heads it back to Trevor Aylott. Space for Cook, but Brian Knowles cut that off. Williams heads it, directs it well to Mark Newson. He knocks it deep. Goes out of play though for a throw-in. Knowles takes the free kick. Headed on by Hamilton. Knocked forward. Beasley up above everybody. Griffiths now knocks it in field to Paul Jewell. Lays it nicely out first time to Hamilton. He sprays it out to Butler. He'll just keep it in open on that far side. John Butler knocks it forward for Hilditch. Skims off his head to Jewell. Jewell crosses it. Nobody though in the centre to finish it off. So 5 minutes to go. We're going to need a quick goal. But Bournemouth move forward. O'Driscoll space through the centre. He's onside. A chance here for Mark O'Connor to get his second. He's gone round Tunks and he's put it in. Second goal for Mark O'Connor in the 40th minute. May have been a suspicion of offside, but the goal will count. The linesman, there was appeals from the Wigan players. There's no complaints, so that John Butler is going over to have a few words. Certainly looked as a suspicion of offside, but the goal counts and it's 2-0. So Wigan with the mountain to climb now to get anything from this game. Paul Jewell knocks it forward. Hilditch, Pulis was there first. Griffiths back to Hamilton. Knocks it forward. Cleared by Morell. David Lowe, timely interception. Hilditch knocks it forward. Jewell. There's only Campbell up with him, but Jewell turning well onto Ian Griffiths. Griffiths now tries a shot. It was blocked. David Hamilton though will pick this one up for Wigan. Hamilton. Griffiths. Lovely turn from Griffiths. Gets his cross in. Headed away though by Tony Pulis. Headed back though for Hamilton. There's a nice ball out to John Butler. To David Lowe, trying to shield the ball, trying to turn, wins the free kick from Morell. 3 minutes to go, and we're going to need a goal. Once again, Hamilton will take it just outside the area to chip one in. Fires one for goal. Saved by Payton once more. So the night sky now falling. It's looking very dark for Wigan at the moment. 2-0, but here's Griffiths. Knowles wins the throw. Wigan looking hard for this goal to get them right back in the game. With 2 minutes left in the first half, and they're down 2-0. Nice play from Jewell, looking to beat his man and does. Paul Jewell now gets a good cross in, headed out, and it's going to fall to Sean O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll will move forward now. A-Lot, O'Driscoll goes to return, he's moving forward. Barry Knowles though will get back first, and Barry Knowles beats O'Driscoll to get it back to Tunks. Campbell and Williams. And injury there, looks like it's Mark Hilditch, not sure. As that one goes straight through to Payton. Mark Hilditch, well, the referee stopped play before to bring the trainer on for a Bournemouth player who wasn't seriously injured at all. Hilditch is out on the floor at the moment. See if Jay Payton kicks out of play, and he does. Good play, nice gesture there from Payton. Gets a round of applause from the fans. So the Wigan man was injured, so kicked the ball out of play so he could receive treatment. Nice gesture from the Bournemouth goalkeeper. But with a minute left in the first half, Wigan need a goal in that minute. There's got to be some injury time and a few injuries. But Wigan, if they want to get this promotion charge going, they've got games in hand. This is one of them. Other promotion contenders are not playing tonight. So, they can't afford to slip up. And at the moment they're down 2-0. And what's the referee doing? Is he blue for half time? Or is he going to drop the ball over on this near side? Looks like a drop ball. Even the time I thought he was going for half time, I certainly did. So, Ball goes out for a throw to Bournemouth. So around about 40 seconds to go in the half, and it's Bournemouth who are pressing once more. Nice play from Richard Cook. Still going, lays it back to Sean O'Driscoll. Williams knocks it forward, but that will go dead. Pulis not keeping it in. Goal kick. So final seconds of the first half plus injury time. There's been a bit of that. I'm sure the referee will be ending a bit of time on. Being 3 injuries, which took quite a lot of time. So Tunks with the goal kick. Headed forward by Williams, back by Knowles. Challenge for the ball. Williams knocks it forward. Trevor Aylock won't keep that one in. So now into injury time in this first half, which has been a bad half from a Wigan Athletic point of view. Richard Cook moving forward. Foot comes in from Barry Knowles. Just in the area, Aylock back to Newson. Chips one forward, cleared by Cribley, out for a corner in injury time. Will there be time for the corner? The referee's looked at his watch. Looked at it a couple of times, it looks like he'll let this corner go on. Richard Cook will take it. Cook then fires one in. Header comes in. Got some pushing, gives Wigan the free kick. So now played a minute just over of injury time. Tunks. David Lowe, good header onto Campbell, back inside to Jewell. Seconds to go, can Wigan just get a goal? Paul Jewell moves forward, chips it forward for Hilditch, he turns and wins the free kick for a push by Tony Pulis. So, played well over a minute and a half of injury time. Wigan have a free kick just outside the area, which must come to something if they're going to get back into this game. 3 goals they would have to score in the second half to take 3 points from the match. So David Hamilton, Barry Knowles and Ian Griffiths all around the ball. 5 Wigan plays in the area. It comes to Knowles, he fires one in. And the score remains at 2-0. Barry Knowles' shot just rising over the crossbar. So played now over 2 minutes of injury time. Referees checked with one linesman over on that far side. And there is the half time whistle. And it's Bournemouth who go in leading at half time by 2-0. Both goals coming from the number 4 Mark O'Connor. He opened the scoring in the 11th minute when he shot low into the corner. Then 5 minutes before half time in the 40th minute, rounded the goalkeeper and tucked it in to make it 2-0. So half time here at Springfield Park. Bad news for Wigan. Wigan Athletic 0, Bournemouth 2. Team return for the second half. Oh, we're going to have a mountain to climb. They're 2-0 down to the league leaders in Division 3. Thanks to 2 goals. 2-0. So half time here at Springfield Park. Bad news for Wigan. Wigan Athletic 0, Bournemouth 2. Team return for the second half. Oh, we're going to have a mountain to climb. They're 2-0 down to the league leaders in Division 3. Thanks to 2 goals by Mark O'Connor. No changes on either side at half-time. So it's the same 11 on both sides that finished the first half with the score at Wigan Athletic 0, AFC Bournemouth 2. On the bench for Wigan tonight is Chris Thompson, and the substitute for Bournemouth is Tony Seeley. So the Wigan who'll get the second half underway, kicking from left to right as we look. No doubt will be anxious to have an early goal. Referee once again checking everything's alright. And gets the second half underway with the score 2-0 to Bournemouth. Early touch for Williams and he heads it straight out of play for a throw-in. John Butler. Down the line it goes. David Lowe lays it in field to David Hamilton. Hamilton back to Alex Cribley. Cribley right-footed, knocks it forward. Campbell heads it on. Jewell, edge of the area, shielding it well, lays it off to David Lowe. Tried to get there but couldn't. Cribley was pushed in the back. And Richard Coote wins a throw for Bournemouth. So, Mark O'Connor on a hat-trick, leaves the ball to Paul Morell. And Morell, down the line it goes. Good header from Butler, stretching but got there. Knocked on by Pulis. Griffiths heads it out. Cook. Still dangerous as O'Driscoll goes to return. O'Driscoll. Danger here. Ball out of play, corner given. So Bournemouth with a corner in the first minute of the second half. Ball being precisely placed by Richard Cook. It's fired in. Griffiths clears. Sean O'Driscoll will pick it up for Bournemouth. Griffiths trying to get in there, just couldn't get there. Fired forward by Whitlock. Ball conveniently to Aylott. Aylott going backwards. Back to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll now moves forward, chips it forward. Cut out all by Hilditch. Mark Hilditch now striding forward. Short ball to Bobby Campbell. Back to David Hamilton. Hamilton knocks it forward, looking for Hilditch. Headed out by Paul Morell. John Butler lays it short to Hamilton. Hamilton chips it through to David Lowe. Lowe pushed off the ball. Campbell turns well, thinks about a shot and does, and it's not far wide. Into the side netting it goes. As if it did take a deflection off a Bournemouth player, but the referee said no. So it's a goal kick. As Bobby Campbell's shot hits the side netting. A few of the Wigan fans over on that far side thought it was in. But unfortunately it's still 2-0. Hamilton up well. Campbell on this near side to David Lowe. Controls on his chest as Paul Jewell. Lays it back to David Lowe. Lowe. And it falls to Mark O'Connor striding forward. Scored 2 already. Good ball out to Trevor Aylott. Cook looping round. So Sean O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll. Fire lays it off to Mark Newson. Good ball to O'Connor in space. Chips it to Richards. Bad ball though. But Bournemouth will pick it up once more. Newson into the area. Aylott with Beasley. Aylott back to goal. Looking for O'Connor. O'Connor fires it in. Hits Cribley. And another corner to Bournemouth. Richard Cook to take it. Dangerous one, Aylock crashing in, but Tunks claimed it well and gets things going. It's only Paul Jewell up for Wigan. Connacht, it's out to Richard Cook, but O'Connor's a mile offside. Ironic cheers from the Wigan fans, who thought his second goal was well offside. Looking at it again, it'd be interesting to see how far, if he was offside. There's Barry Knowles, left-footed with the free kick. Campbell going up well, gets the ball over on this near side to David Lowe. Lowe cuts inside, tries a shot, and just wide. Linesman's flagging over on that far side for something. And Wigan to make a substitution. Ian Griffiths will go off, and he'll be replaced by Chris Thompson 5 minutes into the second half. So no doubt some movement in the Wigan ranks now. Hilditch has come on this near side, and Chris Thompson has gone to midfield. Goal kick taken short. Payton receives it back from Williams. Williams knocks it deep. Richard Cook picks it up for Bournemouth. Good challenge comes in from Knowles. Throw-in is taken. Sean O'Driscoll, good challenge comes in though. First challenge of the game for Chris Thompson. Goes back. Tony Pulis, first touch laying down. But Bournemouth recovers. Williams chips it forward. Cook's onside. Cook fires one, and that goes aimlessly over the top for a goal kick. Cook lays it off. Newson knocks it forward. And Beasley has to concede the throw. Straight up in the air and out for another throw in the same place. Off the foot of Barry Knowles. Bournemouth playing about with it over on that far side. Cook, good challenging from Knowles. Still Barry Knowles. Back to it was David Lowe who's clearing it. It is John Butler. Leaves it to Cribley. Plays it in field. Beasley. It's intercepted. Cribley has to go back. Wins the throw. Butler takes it. Hilditch, not fought by Pulis, but that's aimless. Richards will try and keep it in, but he'll not reach that one. Goal kick. David Lowe's moved over on that far side, left side, to accommodate Chris Thompson. Hilditch on the right. Butler heads it forward. Jewell infield to Thompson, challenging. Butler takes it. He was cropped by Pulis. Referee thought it was going to let David Hamilton go on, but he plays back for a free kick on the halfway line. Alex Cribley anxious to take it. Right footed, chips it forward. Free kick right on the edge of the area. John Williams jumps up and down like a monkey, which will receive a booking for his tantrums. Jumps up and down like a little baby there. right on the edge of the area. So, can Wigan get their first goal of the night? They might not have a better chance or a better position. A lot of men in that Bournemouth wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men plus Bobby Campbell. 3 players round the ball: Thompson, Hamilton and Knowles. Knowles steps back as if he's going for the big kick. Thompson runs over it. It's Knowles who finds it. Great save from Payton. Great shot though from Barry Knowles. That was flashing through. And that was a good save. Peels for handball, and it is another free kick. Well, Wigan now mounting under pressure. Brilliant free kick was just brilliantly saved by Payton. What can they make from this free kick? Everybody in that area apart from John Butler. And that's the goal kick. So Bournemouth withstand the pressure thanks to goalkeeper Jerry Payton, who's taking this goal kick now. Takes his time about it. Floats high into the night sky. Richard Cooke knocks it forward. Nice ball back to John Butler. Butler knocks it forward. Richard Cooke chests it down. Chris Thompson's there, back to Cribley. Short ball now. Barry Knowles moves forward. Good ball, Paul Jewell. He was finally crowded out by 3 Bournemouth players. Hilditch avoids a wild tackle. And another booking, this time Paul Morrell. Well, there's some bookings flying about tonight. Barry Knowles of Wigan, John Williams and Paul Morrell of Bournemouth. Another free kick. Wigan, they've had the free kicks. Still the ball is yet to hit the back of the net, and they could do with it soon with time not on their side. Already 12 minutes gone in the second half. David Hamilton will chip it into the area, and it goes. But Payton claims it. Cribley fights off Richards. The ball falls to Richard Cooke though. He lays it back to Tony Pulis, who knocks it forward over on that far side. Knowles with Richards. Richards bundles Knowles to the floor. But the decision goes away of Bournemouth at the throw. And there'll be no rush. They lead 2-0. Another few players fall to the floor. Free kick this time is given in favour of Wigan. And it'll be played back to Tunks. Tunks kicks deep. Campbell's underneath it. Butler controls it nicely. Thompson, Hilditch, in fact Hilditch charging forward. O'Driscoll to Trevor Aylott. Aylott looking for Driscoll once more. He's got to fall to Richards. Danger here as Cook's driving down that far side. Not a good ball though from Richards. Cook though still keeps it in, lays it back. Danger still not cleared as Newson into the area for Richards. Pushes his man off the ball. Richards still to Cooke. Cooke fires one in. Bournemouth will pick up the ball once more. Shape of O'Connor. O'Connor fires one in and wins the corner off the foot of Cribley. So the corner fired in. Came off the head of Whitlock, but wide of the target. Once again, O'Connor, Alott, still Trevor Alott, sprays it out wide to Richard Cook, O'Driscoll, Richard Cook, good cross, dangerous cross, slightly won by Pulis, gets the return, danger here, good challenge comes in from Alex Cribley, he's doing some defending tonight, he's the Wigan captain. And he's forced to concede another corner. O'Connor, dangerous one, and that's only just wide. Off the head of Trevor Alott. So half an hour to go. 30 minutes left of the match. There's still time though. Anything can happen in 30 minutes as Tunks restarts. 50-50 ball, which Knowles gets there first. David Lowe, but losed out to Williams. This time it's Paul Morell. He knocks it forward. Trevor Alott, but there's nobody running forward for Bournemouth. Here's Alex Cribley. Lays it on this near side to Hilditch, chests it down well, moves in field, Mark Hilditch moves forward, still Hilditch, he's still going, but the ball was fairly won by Sean O'Driscoll, and he gets a good ball from Mark Newson. O'Driscoll fires one out, onside, if he can reach it, no he can't, Trevor Alott. Throwing over on that far side, which Barry Knowles will take. Low. Knowles knocks it forward. Jewell. Campbell trying to get there. Throw to Bournemouth. That goes all the way back to Williams, who in turn will put it back to Payton, I'm sure, and he does. Pulis fires one forward, more problems for Alex Cribley and Butler, but Butler can deal with it well this time. Nice little header back to Tunks, who quickly gets things going once more. But Bournemouth knocking it forward once more, good header from Cribley. Wigan were coming back when the ball was moved forward. Try and stay on side. Wigan Athletic 0, AFC Bournemouth 2. With coming up to 18 minutes gone in the second half. Richard Cook, O'Driscoll, lovely turn by O'Driscoll, and that's a nice ball to Richard Cook. Good challenge though from Cribley once again. It's Alex Cribley back defending. He's all over the field at the moment, having to defend a lot of charges coming up from the Bournemouth attack. Nice play again from Cook. This time it's David Lowe. O'Driscoll Lowe, it gets a foot in, it's fired back. So corner, as that back pass was just a little bit overhit. And went past Tunks. Richard Cook then, right-footed, pushing by Trevor Alott, gives Wigan the free kick. 25 minutes to go. Time not on Wigan's side at all. Important header from Knowles. Handball against Bobby Campbell. Williams leaves it for Tony Pulis, who in turn will leave it to Mark Whitlock. Fired into the area once more. Aylock gets ahead to it. It's going to fall to O'Connor. Out to Richards. Richards looking to turn. And he was just caught unfairly, says the linesman, by Alex Cribley, who once again was defending well. But unfortunately gave away the free kick on this near side just outside the area, which once again poses problems for the Wigan defence. Cook and O'Connor around the ball. Positive plays in the centre of 4 of them all grouped together. O'Connor now joining them. Fired in, cleared by Barry Knowles, out for a corner. And it's the Bournemouth fans behind the goal to our left, who've made a long journey down here, who are singing at the moment. Near post corner, headed away, Hamilton fighting for it. Pulis got there first, here's Richard Cook. Pulis went for the turn but stopped, and once again it's Alex Cribley having to clear things up. O'Connor is on a hat-trick, he fires one in, good challenge by Butler, and he's moving forward. Unlucky there, John Butler. Mark Newsom. Blocked though. Laid across field, David Hamilton. Short ball to Cribley, short to Hilditch, trying to cut through the centre of the man, does. Hamilton under pressure at the moment, Wigan. And Bournemouth forced Wigan into conceding a throw. Down the line, space here. Good challenge comes in though from Beasley. Cleared. Nice slanting header. It's on to Jewell. Jewell through now to Lowe. Lowe looks to take his man on. He moves into the area. Still David Lowe. Gets his cross in. And Bournemouth clear. Chris Thompson going in strongly. But O'Driscoll comes away with it. Lays it back to Williams. And Williams will lay it back to Payton. No rush for John Williams. Headed across field. Headed on by O'Driscoll. Falls to Hamilton. Hamilton now. Nice ball to Campbell. Gets the return. So does Campbell once more. Over on this near side to Hilditch. Hilditch. Back to Cribley. Alex Cribley knocks it forward. David Lowe out to Butler. Butler knocks it forward, looking for Lowe. Good header. Wins the free kick, does it? Yes, he does. 2 injuries there. David Lowe and Tony Pulis. Pulis comes off the worst after conceding the free kick. So Wigan with we're just over halfway through this second half with the free kick. Hamilton will take it, an important one. Floats it in. Cribley lays it back. Thompson, nice ball out. David Lowe. In fact, is it Beasley? Dark over in that far corner. Throw to Bournemouth, right in the far corner. Foul throw, says the referee, and the linesman. So Wigan Athletic with the throw. Looking for a long one. Barry Knowles. Knowles, in fact, plays it short. High cross field. Good header from Butler into the area. Chase for the ball, cleared by Paul Morrell. Once again, Wigan turn to mount some pressure in the Bournemouth area. John Butler. Morrell hits it into his own area, terrible. Gives Wigan a chance with Jewell, chips it through, Appeals there for corners and handballs, but referee gives the decision to Bournemouth with a goal kick. "20 minutes to go. Payton plays it short. David Lowe trying to get in there. What a dummy for Morel. Sees him come down this near side. Hamilton, Butler, short, Hilditch. Campbell, nice ball to Hilditch. Hilditch now moving forward out right to David Lowe. Wasn't the best of balls, but David Lowe did well. Plays it across to Barry Knowles. Knowles cuts in field, short to Hamilton. David Lowe back to Alex Cribley. Cribley now moves forward, but the ball's been won by O'Driscoll. But the ball's won back by Paul Jewell. Going back in defence, good ball to David Hamilton. Hamilton now moves back in field. Hamilton, Thompson's made a run through the centre. It's blocked by Tony Pulis, picked up by David Lowe. Trying to get the ball through. Lays it out to Butler. Good play from Butler, lays it back to Hamilton. On the edge of the air, trying to chip it in. It's finally in from Thompson. Butler clears. Pulis. Poor pass, over hit, over the head of Aylott. Jewell back to Butler. David Lowe's the only player really up for Wigan. It's back to Payton from Mark Newson, the captain of Bournemouth. Coop gets there first. Hamilton. The ball ricocheting all over the place. Aylott lays it back. Newson fires it forward and conveniently runs for Richards. Richards over on that far side, lays it short. Richard Coop comes in field, gets his cross in. Space for Aylott, but he couldn't get his shot in. Good play from Butler to block him. "18 minutes to go. Wigan need a goal desperately to bring themselves back into the game." Throw to Bournemouth. Down the line. Comes off the knee of Aylott for a throw. Short, knocked on by Jewell, asking Hilditch to run. Cleared out for a throw by Paul Morel. We're going to have got to put people forward now, with time not on their side. Butler fires one in. Hamilton tries a shot. Corner, is it? No, it isn't. It's a goal kick. So the ball goes wide. Throw in to Bournemouth. Down the line it goes. Paul Jewell looking for something and battling as hard as ever. Who wins a free kick for his side. Chipped in, Campbell going through. And cleared out for a throw into Wigan, right in that far corner, deep in the Bournemouth half. 15 minutes. Barry Knowles has to lay it back to Beasley. Beasley chips it forward. Williams clears out for another throw. Midway inside the Bournemouth half of the field. Short it goes to Jewell. Jewell turning Richards, wins the free kick though for a foul by Carl Richards. Jewell leaves it to Barry Knowles. Plenty of players in the area to aim at. He fires it in. Header from Hamilton. Campbell trying to get through, but Payton comes off his line to deny him a chance. And save again. Richards lays it off to Cook. Good challenge from Barry Knowles. So into the last 15 minutes now. And Richards turns, but can make nothing with the cross. Out for a goal kick to Wigan. 14 minutes left. And those two goals by Mark O'Connor in the first half still separate the two teams. Substitution being made now. Richard Cook goes off and Tony Steely comes on. So 15 minutes, well, just under. Tony Steely comes on for Richard Cook, who's had a good game as he did in the abandoned match. Beasley stretches back to Tunks. O'Driscoll leaves it for the first touch for Seeley. Looking for O'Driscoll, that's over hit. Goes through to Tunks. And the linesman flags for a foul. To Wigan Athletic, the free kick goes. What can they make of this? Once again, they're just leaving Alex Cribley at the back. Everybody else is going forward. And also Bournemouth have pulled everybody back. They need a slice of luck at the moment, Wigan, in that area, and then just not getting the bounce of the ball. They're over the green. Alex Cribley fires one, looking for Campbell. Payton's come for it, punches it. Richards, Hamilton challenging, but he gets it away. But Bournemouth clear the danger. Haylott, that was a good header back to Richards. Through the centre was O'Connor, but a good stop by Beasley. Foul, free kick against Sean O'Driscoll. Cribley will take it. 13 minutes and a goal is now needed. Chipped into the area. Can Wigan get something now? No. Paul Morell just bounced kindly up for him and it was through to Payton. Kick now to Dark Sky over Springfield Park as Cribley knocks it forward. Headed back by Pulis. Trevor Haylott, first touch let him down, intercepted by Hilditch into Jewell. Nice turn. Thompson's going through the centre. It's going to fall though on this near side to Lowe. Lays it back to John Butter. He's got four ahead of him. He chips it forward, but Payton's out again to claim. Tony Seeley. Short one, making the extra man is Mark Newson. Knocks it in field. Haylott, Newson looking for the return. He's powering forward now. Newson, Richards is in the centre, but it's past Newson through to Butler. Leaves it for Tunks. Deep kick, Williams. And Mark O'Connor. Been good play, appreciated by the Wigan crowd as well there. Richards is offside. Cribley plays it short to Beasley. Beasley out it goes. Paul Morell. Morell chips it forward. Out it goes. Throw. So 10 minutes to go. 2-0 to Bournemouth. And that ball goes straight through for a goal kick. So can Wigan produce anything in the 10 minutes that remain? It's got to take something, slice of luck, which at the moment Wigan have not got in the Bournemouth area. Times the ball has run for Bournemouth every time. Free kick to Bournemouth. Beasley pushes Trevor Aylott. Paul Beasley says something to the referee, which the referee, Mr. Jim McCauley, will have a word to him about. Free kick then, just inside the Wigan half. And it's Mark Whitlock who takes it. David Lowe. Infield, David Hamilton, nice turn, Hilditch driving forward, lays it out to Jewell. Jewell, Lowe, looking for Campbell. Williams clears it. Falls to Jewell, out on this far side. Butler linking up from defence, lays it back to Hamilton, chips it in. Headed clear, peels for a penalty not given. Barry Knowles tries a shot. Good shot from Knowles. Second attempt from Payton. 8 minutes. Things at the moment looking bleak. Well, Wigan Athletic, but they have a free kick which they take quickly. Here's Paul Jewell. Jewell now moving forward, chips it through the centre, looking for David Lowe. He's through. David Lowe now, he's got a chance. David Lowe still going. But Payton saves again. And Jerry Payton, the Bournemouth goalkeeper, has proved the difference tonight between Wigan scoring 2 or 3 goals and the score remaining at 2-0. Going down brave at the feet of Lowe. Cribley. And that is Palmerell clearing things up for Bournemouth. Chris Thompson lays it back to Butler, back to Tunks. Hamilton lays it out to Hilditch. Hilditch now running at the Bournemouth defence, lays it in, but crowded out once more. Too many Bournemouth players there. Throw given to Bournemouth. And back to Jerry Payton. 6.5 minutes to go. And it's going to take 2 flashes of inspiration from somebody. If Wigan are going to at least get a point out of the game, which at the moment the Bournemouth defence have stood up to everything Wigan have thrown at them. It looks unlikely at the moment that Wigan are going to collect anything from the game. But there's still time, but Seeley lays it onto O'Driscoll. Still Sean O'Driscoll. Seeley chips it in. Hamilton clears it for a throw. So, just over 5 minutes. Seeley back as well. Seeley gets to the byline, chips it over. Linesman flag for offside. The chance of champions come from the Bournemouth fans, and that very much looks like Bournemouth going to be champions of Division 3. But there's still plenty of places in that second promotion place to be played for, which Wigan are still in contention for. The season doesn't end with this defeat here. If it is to be a defeat, with 4.5 minutes to go. And Tunks does well to keep it in. Linesman flags for offside. And it's quickly played back to Jerry Payton. Headed on. Quibbly knocks it forward. Jewell, Hamilton, Campbell, Hilditch. Can Wigan just get a goal now, set up a dramatic 3 minutes? Hilditch does well, fires one in. O'Connor the star of the moment as far as Bournemouth are concerned. 2 goals. Hamilton, still Hamilton, trying hard, but just couldn't get it through. Tony Seeley, extra man Newson on the right, and there's plenty of players forward now here. Onside is Newson. Chips it in, Aylock driving for it. Cribley's there though, back to Tunks. Williams heads it out. Hilditch just keeps it in. Hilditch fires it across. Campbell, cleared by Williams. Hilditch once more. Once again fires it in, head off, but wide. 3 minutes left. The crowd begins to disperse from Springfield Park. A good crowd has turned up, and let's hope they don't desert the team now, because there's still a lot to play for. One defeat is not the end of the world. Here's Barry Knowles. And once again the run of the ball favouring Bournemouth. Start to Newsom. Offside surely, yes he is. So, throw. In fact it was a free kick. Paul Jewell. Referee wants it in the right place. Free kick floated in. Payton, oh, he took it well again. So, a minute and a half, 90 seconds. Looks like Bournemouth now assured of the 3 points that will really put them on their way to the Division 3 Championship. Newson, the captain. O'Driscoll, not hard enough by nose, but once again a lucky deflection. O'Driscoll, Seeley. Richards lets it go, Cribley clears, Hamilton falls now, looking for a hat-trick, he fires one in. There's O'Connor, but Tunk saves it and denies him the hat-trick. Hilditch cuts inside, still going, still pressing forward Wigan. We've got 30 seconds to go, here's Jewell going through. Can he keep it in? No, he'll run and run. Brave running, but kicks the ball away in frustration. 30 seconds. to Knowles. Brave play, Jewel finds it across. Will Hilditch keep it in? He should do. And he does. But time, I think, has run out for Wigan. Hilditch. Richards has it. The referee's checked his watch. We're now playing time added on. 45 minutes are up in the second half. Now playing injury time. Bournemouth, O'Connor flies it out to the captain, Newson. He's checked with one linesman as the referee. He's checked with his other linesman on this side. He's looked at his watch now, and time is very short. Final seconds. Wigan still jumping, and that is it. Good solid performance from Bournemouth, who win by 2 goals to 0. Both well, 4,672 people turned up to watch